One of the things I look forward to in the fall are the new fall and winter products that Pampered Chef has released. This is their new catalog for the season, and it contains so many great, amazing new things, of which I purchased 5 items, and I'm going to share with you those in this video. I'm going to give a little bit of a demo of a few of them, and I can't wait to show you the big one at the end. Now, some of the other things that they did release in this catalog, you'll get to see. One of the main things is their Brilliance Nonstick cookware. It's gonna meet all your baking needs for the holiday season, and I'm gonna share one of those with you later in the video. Another thing that they have introduced are some new accessories to the coffee maker and to the stand mixer, including some make your own pasta accessories. So there is so many new and exciting things. So why don't we get started and I'll share what those are. The first item I purchased for my kitchen, not specifically a new item for the fall or winter, but definitely an item I wanted to add to my kitchen this fall and winter, and that is the 6-piece plus a leveler, so a 7-piece set measuring cup set. The measuring cups are stackable, nestable, and they have clear measurements from 1/4 a cup all the way to 1 cup. I purchased this set because of course I want my set to be from Pampered Chef, but also I now can have a set on both sides of the island, so I'm not continuously going back and forth, saving time, energy, and I'm using the quality product for all my measuring needs this fall and winter. And this leveler helps, of course, level those ingredients with ease. I can't wait to use this. In fact, I already started using it. You'll see that later in the video. The second item I got was the mix for the sweet cornbread. I'm a big fan of the Pampered Chef mixes. I've had the beer bread before. I've done the Italian herb bread, which was so amazing. We had it for soup group, our salad group, and served it up. It was so delicious. And now I'm excited to try the sweet cornbread. This is gonna be perfect, thinking of football, thinking of fall foods, thinking of chilies and stews, and I have a recipe I'm whipping up specifically with this cornbread, which I will show you later in the video. The third item is the Brilliance cookware. I actually got one of the items and I'm so excited to tell you and show you all about it. It is the square bakeware, comes with this nice lid, fits right on top. And this goes into, of course, your oven and I'll put on the screen here the temps and all of the details on what makes this so fabulous. But what I love about it, of course, is that non-stick, everything that the coating is going to be so easy to get things out of. I love the size. I needed one like this size. Mine looked really bad, so it was so nice. And I love the lid. So if you want to take this or stack things on top, you have that option. All right, let's go ahead and make the cornbread, our sweet cornbread, with our baking dish. It's so easy. It just requires 4 ingredients, and one of the ingredients is the bag mix, a cup of buttermilk, 2 eggs, and 1/2 stick of butter. I'm gonna go ahead and get my 1/2 stick of butter melted in the microwave. So let's do that. We want it to be completely melted. And let's go ahead and crack our eggs. Our 2 eggs have been beaten, our 1/2 stick of melted butter, our 1 cup of buttermilk. Mix that together. Okay, now let's add our cornbread mix. I don't usually have buttermilk on hand, so I would do like maybe milk and some vinegar, or I might use some sour cream, but I didn't want to alter this. I wanted to make this recipe exactly as described on the directions of the back of the bag, because I wanted you to see exactly how it turns out with those specific ingredients, including that buttermilk. We're going to put it into our Brilliant bakeware. I want to get every bit of this, so I'm using my scraper. Okay, our mix is all in there. Cornbread is ready. Our oven is already preheated at 425 degrees. Let's go ahead and put it in for 22 to 25 minutes. Our cornbread is done. It is golden brown and it is ready to be served with this chili I am making. I am starting with ground beef. I've just heated up in a skillet. To that, I'm adding a can of Rotel and 1 can of chili beans. To add more flavor off camera, I did add chili powder, garlic salt, and some cumin. I added a cup of Colby and Monterey Jack cheese to the mix, and oh man, that melted so nicely and that looks so good. We're gonna serve it up with our cornbread, add some sour cream, I have some avocados, and anything else we can come up with to make this the perfect comfort meal. My cornbread comes out of the pan with ease thanks to that nonstick coating. I am usually not a fan of cornbread because I don't like the grittiness and it's usually dry. Not this cornbread. It was so moist and so delicious. And I'm adding this quick made chili right on top and it made the perfect combination. And topped it with the sour cream and the avocados and a little bit more of the cheese on top and it turned out amazing. All right, I can't wait to get into here and show you. Let's make room for it. Let's move all this. Okay, there should be 2 items in here. The first item is super tiny compared to what's in this box, but this is an accessory to what is in this box. Now, this did come out this fall, this winter catalog. It will have this item in it, brand new, and this is, if I say it, it's gonna tell you what this is, but this is the Espresso insert. I'll open that fully once I open this. Okay. Another box to open. And I'm gonna let you see in on it before I pull it open. It's the Deluxe coffee machine. This is now coming out with more and more little inserts, and this fall, the new item is this espresso insert, meaning you can add espresso grounds and it will press and make your shot of espresso. Love that. My daughter has been wanting an espresso machine, and so I thought this would be perfect now that they have this little addition. So let's open her up and let's take a look. Here is my start guide, which is going to tell me all the ways to make all the fabulous drinks. Oh, that's perfect. I need that. It tells me about the inserts, tips and tricks, my coffee drinks cheat sheet. I need that. And all the easy ways to use leftover coffee, different recipes, everything from iced coffee to cappuccinos, a short latte, cafe mocha, espresso martini, and then of course some desserts that you can make with your coffee, like these coffee house cookies, this cinnamon pecan biscotti, mocha muffins. Oh my gosh, you guys, I want to make all of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this out and see all the pieces that come with it. Okay, here's your water filter, and then I know on this side is the little door. I saw this on a video, so I knew this is actually where you store your inserts. So this is where my little new insert's gonna go in there. That is where these all go in. So they thought of everything. I'm gonna go ahead and put it together and we'll get started on making some fabulous drinks. One of the first things we're going to try in our coffee maker is, of course, making coffee. Now, you can make coffee 2 ways. You can do that with the paper filters they shared and provided, and I put the coffee grounds in that filter. Or you can add the grounds directly to the insert and the metal part and just put that into the coffee maker to make your coffee. A second insert is for your K-Cups. You can use any Keurig K-Cup brand and specialty drink that you want, and you just insert that into the machine and you can have it adjusted to any size, which for the Keurig insert is 6, 8, 10, or 12 ounces. The next insert is for your Nespresso pods. I have some Nespresso pods here from Starbucks, the Blonde Roast. I'm just putting the little pod into the insert and I am putting it into the machine, and the settings for size on these are 2, 4, or 6 ounces. Nice little chime, 4 ounces of our Nespresso, the Blonde Roast. This final insert is for your espresso. It is the one I purchased. The other 3 inserts come with the machine. So this is the new espresso insert. I added my finely ground espresso roast and I put that into the insert. I'm pressing it in to make it nice and compact. And now I'm going to put that insert into my machine and get the perfect shot of espresso. Perfection. Now let me share one of the drinks I made that is a spin-off of one of Starbucks shaken espresso drinks. I start with a teaspoon of brown sugar in the bottom of my mason jar. I add 1 shot of espresso to that, get that sugar all melted. I add ice to the base, and now I'm going to shake it up vigorously because I want to get a nice thick foam on the top. Once I have that achieved, I'm now going to make my cold foam, which will be with heavy whipping cream, and for flavoring, I'm adding this sugar-free pumpkin spice. I add about a tablespoon of that, and now I'm whipping that until it's not quite whipped cream, still has it pourable, and I'm going to pour that over the top of my wonderful drink. I did forget to add my almond milk, so I'm going to add that now. And to top it off, because that's not enough, I need to top it with my homemade caramel sauce that I make in my Pampered Chef blender, and it comes out perfect every time. It's the perfect complement to this drink. This is my go-to afternoon pick-me-up. I absolutely love it, and this coffee machine has made it so easy to whip together. I will leave a link below to all the Pampered Chef items I have shared in this video, as well as the recipe for this coffee drink. I hope you were inspired, and I look forward to making many more of these. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.